Two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Again, it's Henderson. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
In motion goes Dobbs. Henderson now on first and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
319!
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Run it! 258!
Rodgers to throw. The blitz overwhelmed clears the offensive line, and down he goes.
By Joey Bosa.
5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. 358. To throw is Rodgers. That's taken in. And he's in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Miami. That is second TD catch of the season.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Now, for the point after. The kick is good, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Crazy. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. 319. Rodgers now. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10. A run, and it's H.M. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On third down, Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's caught to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
In motion, that's the tight end there. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On second down, it's May. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's May. This one, up top for Cobb. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Patriots 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H.M. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down by Craig Woodson. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Pistol snap to Willis. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
12 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
So after one, it's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. On second down, Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 2-yard loss brings up.
Throwing is Willis. That one out wide to Achane. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
17 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
58!
It's Hardman running a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 5.
70,
Now Willis. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
That's the score. Dolphins 21, Patriots 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
That's a 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. May going to look to throw. He go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's May again. Short pass caught by Henry, no tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Throwing is May. That one complete to Leggett. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run with Henderson. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal. In motion, that's the tight end there. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the jump. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Steady.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Blue 58. 50.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
So it's a 3-deep zone here, so they call that cover 3 defense. So what they're going to have is they're going to have a center fielder. He's going to be in the middle of the field, and it's his job that on the quarterback's throw, he has to be able to break and play that entire middle third of the defense. So you got to have the right guy back there, not only with the instincts, but then the speed and the ball skills to go make a play on the ball. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Ready?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. First down throw there is incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Rodgers going up top again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Willis. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing Willis. Back to the sideline and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready up! Here we go, here we go!
Here's Willis. The outside, that's caught by Hill. We're going to work this down inside the 45. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's a give to A-Check. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 10.
70,
Willis now to throw. He's got Parham, his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Throwing, Willis. That's taken in. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. 14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
To the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. It's May. This is taken in by Dobbs. Down the sideline. He's on his way. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 63 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On the give, it's Harris. And he will get into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Willis. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Come on, come on. Set.
To throw, here's Willis. And he finds Tyreek. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass boy 80.
Once again, it's H.N. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Christian Barmore getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Rodgers. Looking underneath for a chance. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, Jack Browning is on to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. To throw on first down is May. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. A run. Here's Harris. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 36 yards.
It seems like the best offenses in the league all rely heavily on yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why. If you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
May to throw on second down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. Off the play fake, it's May. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Afonso Melifonwu. And the Dolphins will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Get it. 70 Timberwolf. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with 8 chance. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Now, faking the give. Rushed to his left. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. This is first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19.
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Off the play fake, here's May. This is caught 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now, first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Pistol snap to Willis. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
Come on. Set. Go.
A-chain. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Willis. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Blue 58.
Now it's A-chain. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. It is 2nd and a yard.
Hey, 88, 319.
Off the play fake. Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Ready.
Here's a designed run, and he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A gain of 2.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Ready.
And here we go. 4th and inches.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Willis now to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's first down.
5. Hey, what's that?
Throwing now is May. That ball intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Cardinal. Ready.
To throw is Willis. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing, Willis. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
It's now
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's May. This one, up top for Dobbs. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Dolphins. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.